Good morning. Good morning. Is it still morning?
Yeah.
Okay. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Welcome, American people.
Y'all cooking the turkey? Y'all getting it out?
Y'all getting it ready? What's today? Tuesday.
You better take it out. Let it thaw out. You know you're supposed to take it out a couple of days before.
And let it thaw out. We are super excited to be here this morning. We want to get you guys invited to the Health and Wealth Expo.
Yay!
We're doing tonight. It is going to be so amazing. As you come on in here, be sure you share out the broadcast because sharing is caring.
D and Mimi, hello.
Good morning, D Morris. I bet you your house is lit.
Baby, smelling good, dog.
Up, girl, give me a piece of cake.
Okay. Put it on the serving platter.
And I don't want no little reception size piece. I want a big old hunk of cake.
Right. Put it in the to-go. Put in the fill up the to-go plate with cake.
Nothing but cake.
Thank you so much,
Mimi. And we over here talking about health.
But this the one day, this that day.
So guys, we're doing a Health and Wealth Expo tonight. You guys can go get registered at bit.ly/HWE. It's going to be, let me give you the setup.
2020 HWE.
Oh yeah, 2020 HWE. bit.ly/2020 HWE. Let me set it up for you.
Set it up.
So, at the expo, it's going to be at 8:00 tonight, Central Standard Time. Be sure you go get registered. Be sure you come on in the room. Tell some friends about it. You're going to come in. We're going to have virtual tables set up, and it's going to be like entering a convention center.
Wow.
And you're going to come in, and you're going to have an opportunity to stop at different tables and get information. So how are we going to do that virtually? What we're going to do is we have a table for healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about healthcare. We have a table for dental and vision, right? We have a table for student loan savings. We have a table for shopping savings.
Mm-hmm.
We have a table for the opportunity to earn additional money. We have one for car insurance and car warranties. We have one for weight loss, and we have one for business building. So it's going to be like going to different tables, getting information. We'll be behind each table talking to you. And then you take away from the expo what you need.
Right.
In all those areas. Going to get registered at bit.ly/2020 HWE. You even have an opportunity to check off your interest areas. Dion and I were going through the forums last night, seeing what all people are interested in. And these are going to be all the tables that are going to be set up at the Health and Wealth
What's the next
Expo.
Step they need to do once they fill out that form? You're going to be redirected.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Once you fill out that form, we need you to hold
on.
Hold what you got. Hold what you got. Don't be in such a rush to think, oh, I'm done. We need you to wait for that redirect to go over to Eventbrite to sign up to get your ticket. Because what we're going to do is for those folks that get their ticket, we'll have your information and we can shoot you an email with the link, the Zoom room link that we'll be using. So when we're done with the expo, if you have any specific questions about any of the areas, if you want to know about how Dion and I specifically are on our way to great health and wealth. Mm-hmm. That's what all this information is about.
Yes.
That's what all this information is about.
And you're going to have an opportunity to win some prizes. And because we know it's the holiday season, all of our prizes, they're going to be virtual. So you may have a gift card over here, a gift card over there. That way you don't have to worry about going out and doing anything. You can shop and splurge on yourself, with the gift card, because that's important too with health, taking care of your mental state, taking care of your personal stuff, like your self-care, just something to make you feel good. Because in these times, it's always good to get some good news. It's always good to get something that'll make your soul feel better. Because a lot of people are facing open enrollment season, that it's about to open up. They probably been laid off their jobs, and then their extended health care is about to run out. So what other option do they have? We have different options that we're going to introduce to people. We're not licensed insurance agents by any means. We're just showing you what's available to you out there, and then you take that information and then you go to the appropriate person to help you finagle through what it is you need to do. Same thing for vision and dental. You guys, it's just amazing. And then savings for stores that you already shop at. You could get this information. I mean, stuff that you can buy at your furniture home. Maybe you need new mattresses, you know, or what have you. You know, these things are available, and we want you to come and get the knowledge of this, because the thing, you guys, remember back in the day, they used to say to hide something from us, from our people, what we need to do. They say put it in a book. They said, put it in a book. Let me tell you, we're being an open book to give you this information, and you take what you need from it. So go ahead on, get registered, bit.ly/2020HWE. If you know of anybody, you might be like, that's not for me, but guess what? Share it with your cousin, share it with your sister, your brother, your family, whomever, because you never know, because people don't tell you everything. They don't tell you everything. They don't tell you everything. And let me tell you, people, they might be going through a hardship. You will never know. And you share this information with them. Guess what? This is a life preserver for some people. So you just never know. You never know. Don't assume anything from somebody like, oh, they got it together, they don't need nothing. You don't know, because they haven't told you.
Let's talk a little bit about how the rich stay rich.
Oh.
The rich stay, and I used to not know this until I started looking into myself getting rich. But the rich stay rich because they're always looking for savings and investing opportunities. Always.
Not putting their money under the mattress.
People that have a lot of money, they use coupons. They do savings programs that we're going to be talking about, drive the same car. And most of the people that you see that have a lot of money, you don't even know they have a lot of money.
That's right.
You don't even know, because they're really frugal with their money. So we're going to be talking about not only how you can make money, but how you can save money. There is money in the land. There is opportunity out there. Are you willing to take it? I was on live stream the other day, Dion, with someone, and we were talking about courage versus conformity. And it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to be different than everybody else, because we've been brought up to conform with what everybody else does. What I mean by that, conform to working a job, conform to getting paid and settling for what we're being paid. There is so much more out there for everybody we've got to. And one of the things you've got to do, guys, you hear me. If you want different, you've got to do different. You've got to run in different circles, because if you're not where you want to be, this is how I used to be, Dion. When I talk about conformity, courage versus conformity, I can remember when I was working at a job I call it a plantation. Yes, I call it a plantation. I used to would travel, and I would be in the airport, and I would see people just happy, go lucky, at restaurants, just ordering whatever, taking trips, riding through different cities, looking at neighborhoods, saying, oh my God, I wish that was me. I wish I could live in a neighborhood like that. But I know with the money that I make, there's no way I can live somewhere like that, but I would always wish for it. Well, guys, I am here to tell you, you can have anything you want. You've just got to think differently, and you've got to shift your mindset to a positive mindset. I didn't have a positive mindset. And so without a positive mindset, you may think you have courage to do things, but it's being masked.
It's a mask.
It's a mask. It's a mask that you need to take off. If you're working a job, if you're not doing things, and one of the things I tell my clients, and when I'm interviewing people on live stream, is, what does your 60-year-old life look like? If you can't answer that question, or if you're saying, I don't know, it's probably going to look like it looks now, you need to get to this expo. Go to bit.ly/2020HWE, and you need to hear about the first place it's going to take you is to your areas of interest. And we want you to check off all those areas so that when you come to the expo tonight, we know exactly what it is you need. See, we're in the business of serving people, not just because once you start serving people, adding value and helping people get where they want to get, you're going to automatically
It's going to automatically come. It's going to automatically come, because when you have the mind of the servitude, let me say that, when you have that mindset, or when you have that mind, let me tell you, you have no other option but to be rewarded for that and awarded for that. And what I mean by that is, you're going to attract that good. You're going to attract new ideas. You're going to attract new people to you because they're going to see that. And, they're going to see you always serving. And then they're going to be like, well, what can I do for you? Because you know what I'm saying? So you have to be in that mindset. And that's what we are here to do, to serve you in your need. Okay.
That's right.
To serve you in your need. So you need to actually be bold and let your need be met.
And
don't sit back.
A lot of times we won't
open
as women, we won't say anything.
We won't say anything. You won't
we'll
open
act
your
like
mouth.
Everything's okay.
You put it on, that costume, and then you go on, because you be like, I have my S on my chest, so I'm just gonna push through. Look what I have to pushing
on my
through.
chest today. I have default setting gratitude. Can y'all see that? Default setting gratitude. I am so grateful for not only the life I had before, but the life I have now. Very, very
and
different.
It was a decision to have that.
It was a decision. Right. And it took courage, because I worked at a job for 33 years and I left that job. And I tell people all the time, I had to leave my job to make money.
Wow.
Now, I didn't just up and leave.
Right.
I had a plan. I worked with my coach. We built a business. And guys, you have to, when you work to build a business and have the mindset of being an entrepreneur, say you make $85,000, that's amazing. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Depending on where you located in the country.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Austin, Texas, you still going to live out.
California, it's like you making $20,000 here in Texas. If you go to California with an $85,000 salary, it's like making $20,000 over here in a small city.
Right. And so whatever amount of money you make, you don't have to replace that off the rip in order to leave your job to build your business. You have to know how to niche it down to know how much you really need, because just listen to me, hear me and hear me well. It costs you money to go to work.
Absolutely.
It costs you money to go to work, from your food to your transportation, to your laundry, to your clothes, to tell the American people, speak to the American people. I need you guys to hear how much it costs this woman to go to work between gas and tolls.
Pre-COVID, let me tell you, pre-COVID, because people started working from home. Tolls, you guys, I spent $40 every 6 days just for the tolls, and it's so $40 and you got 30 days. Let's say maximum 30 days in a month.
But you would work about 20 days.
Yeah.
So you would work up 20 days.
So I would spend at least $160 for your tolls, right?
$160 for tolls.
Then every 4 days I had to fill up, and back then when gas was,
you had to get that good gas.
Yeah, I had the premium. I had to get premium. And so I would spend maybe 50, 60 a week, just say a week to get to
gas.
So another 200, like 250. Let's put it in a good 250, because still, if I want someone on a weekend, I still had to, top it off or something.
That's true.
So let's say like $250, but that's just with the vehicle. Then I got an oil change every 6 weeks, because my mileage turned over, 3,500 miles turned over that quick for me. So my oil changes cost like $70. Okay. So just in a month, just say $70. Then you got
that's $480.
$480, and that's just on vehicle maintenance, traveling to and from work, and then gas.
If you that didn't count tires.
No, they don't count tires.
Needed any other stuff. So let's just call it $500 a month,
and that's not for the car payment. It's paid off now, but at the time it wasn't.
So guys, that alone, and just think, for me, I used to would try my best to say, I'm gonna take lunch so I can save money, but I was always in a rush. I would forget, and sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, I would use eating out and eating too much, because I was fatter when I was at work. Because it was comfort food. And
everybody had donuts every morning, or kolaches, or whatever.
Stopping to get breakfast, comfort. Yeah. Something quick, something to make me feel better. That's how I used to.
And don't let you have a D. Morris that worked in the same office as you. Baby, and then she went and she was experimenting on the cake, and this is gonna be a new flavor. And then she brought it in, and it said her desk all chopped up nice, and you run over there 2 times out there to get yours. Yeah, I got me some hot coffee. Can I have another piece of that cake?
That's why, and that's just, and a lot of that comes from being stressed. And just think about, okay, let's talk about the time you spend in the car.
My commute, 35 miles one way, okay? At least an hour and 10 minutes in a car. So that's 70 minutes, right? That's 70 minutes. 70 times 2. I mean, one way.
70 minutes.
70 minutes. So 70 times 2.
Wow.
70 times. That's 2 hours and what? 20 minutes. That's 2 hours and 20 minutes that you had that I was in a car, in a vehicle. And now it's just,
let's count up the hours. So you got to get up about an hour early to get dressed and get situated to get out to work. Then you're going to You're going to commute an hour.
Yeah.
Then you're going to work 8 hours and then you're going to have a lunch. So let's see, that was 1 hour for get up, get dressed, 1 hour for commute. 9 hours at work.
Just say 9, yeah.
And then 1 hour back.
Yeah.
That's 12 hours.
A day. And I only got 12 more hours to get some sleep in. But guess what? I can't because I have a child. So I had to make it to the daycare. And then you have to spend time. You have to do, you go over the assignments. I don't care if they is in pre-K. They have assignments. You need to reinforce things with those babies. So I had to do that. Had to get her bathed. I had to go to class. I had to, and so it was just, and when I say class, I'm talking about with my coach, my business coach. And
so let's go back to courage versus conforming.
Wow.
We're conforming to working a job because that's what everybody else does. So we're conforming to having this hectic schedule and that costs us all kinds of money to go to work because that's what everybody else does. See, Dion and I don't commute to work. I don't have very few miles on my car. I have to go start it up every now and then, so especially in the midst of COVID, right? I don't get out as much, don't hardly pay any money for gas.
Yeah.
The oil changes take forever because it takes a while to
get your groceries delivered.
I get my groceries delivered. All these things that I've done different. These are the types of things we're going to be talking to you and giving you these little strategies during the Health and Wealth Expo to get you prepared.
Yeah.
To get you prepared for 2021. Guys, I ask you what you're doing now. Looking forward to being off this week. Dion and I have to constantly stay conscious of what even day it is.
Yeah, the day.
Because we're not, everybody's now like, oh, we get Thursday and Friday off for Thanksgiving. I'm so excited.
I'm telling you, that was me. And look, on the flip side, it means, right. And see, on the flip side of it, y'all, look, COVID took people's jobs away.
Right.
Okay. And you must be prepared. Don't think that, I got some time, or they'll call me back, or, I'm going to do this, do that. No, be prepared before that happens. Because had I not been prepared, I probably would have freaked out, went just stoned, just crazy, didn't know what to do. But because I was prepared, when I did get that call or that online meeting, and I'm like, and they said, effective today. Not no Friday, 2 weeks. On a Friday after you at 4:00 after you've done
the work for the day. If you didn't know that, you would have,
girl. But we and let me tell you, I was prepared. But then you also saw how much of we still was holding on to it because I was mad at first because of how it went down. And then I got to the point to be like, girl, you know how to write a check every day, but that forced me to make that happen, because as long as you have something right there and that, okay, the next 2 weeks, something else is coming in. Yes, I'm making some money in my business over here, but I got this, whatever. But when that's taken away, you'll be like, okay, let me really put this into action. And that's what had to happen. And guess what? You're going to have an opportunity to learn how you can do that as well.
Thing. And what's interesting for me is I make more money now than I ever made at my job, because I got
that is amazing, Jennifer.
I implemented and now I'm running with it. And it's not going to happen overnight, but if you don't do something now to change this, and let me just briefly go over the categories again. And I want you guys to go ahead on and get registered. bit.ly/2020HWE. bit.ly/2020HWE. We're going to be talking about healthcare. We're going to be talking about dental and vision. We're going to be talking about weight loss, how to save money on your student loans. How many of you guys have student loans that are just worrying the shit out of you? Comment me in the chat. I did, but everything is now fixed. You're going to be able to find out tonight exactly how we took care of that and how we can help you. Shopping savings. opportunities to earn additional income. Everybody needs that opportunity, not only to earn the additional income, but have the tax breaks. Why do you think the rich stay rich? Because they have businesses. Yep. They write their lives off on their taxes.
Say that again.
They write their lives off on, and it's so many things that I'm able to do now, because I had little bootleg businesses here and there before, but now I have a full-fledged business that I have people I contract with to be my experts in certain areas. So I don't do my taxes anymore. I don't go to a bootleg. I go to an expert, a small business expert to do my taxes. And the things that she's done for me, OMG.
Get you an accountant.
And every time I'm not sure about something, I call her. Hey, can I put this on my business card so I can have a record of it? She'll say, yeah. Or she'll say,
or you're going, if you're going about it the wrong way, think about it. How you gonna, what you just say? Okay, use it this way. Boom.
Boom. And she'll be like, Jennifer, no. Sometimes she'll say, Jennifer, no.
Put that gum. Girl, put them stickers back, you know.
You can't be right. Don't put that on that business card. Don't put that on that business card. We're going to be talking about business building, car insurance, saving. Just imagine if you could save money on your car insurance. We didn't even put cell phone. Well, we shopping savings.
Shopping savings, we'll lump all that in there.
Right. So this is going to be an opportunity for you guys to get some stellar information that's going to be life-changing, because it was life-changing for us. So we want you guys to go to bit.ly/2020HWE. If you're busy tonight, still get registered so that we know you're interested and we can reach out to you and schedule some time. Be sure you get the replay, because it's going to be amazing, amazing information. So that's all I have for the American people this morning. You got anything else, Dion?
That's it, because we'll be back here, though. We're going to be back here sometime another today to catch you whenever you're not in the kitchen a little bit or what have you. But we will be back, and we're going to talk about this again. And you will have an opportunity to bring somebody along for the ride with you. Right. You know, share this out. Be like, I'm not getting y'all nothing for Christmas, but I'm getting y'all this knowledge right here for Christmas. I'm giving y'all this ticket to this Health and Wealth Expo. And you know what? Once they get in there and then you done have them have their loans forgiven, they're going to be like, my God, that was the best Christmas present, whatever it was, ever.
My student loan payment went from $323 a month to $58 a month. If you are strapped with student loan debt, the CARES Act is ending 1/1/21.
Wow.
I'm gonna need you to get to this expo, so that you can get the information. I know everybody wants to jump to the holidays and decorate their house, but let me tell you what would happen to me. I would get so caught up in the holidays and doing this, that, and the other. It's only going to last about 30, 40 days. And then boom, it's back to real life. So it's almost like putting it off. You can start and go in with a mindset that I'm going to get these things taken care of. I'm going to stay on top of it. That's how we end up in conforming to life.
Wow.
Because we don't have the courage to hit things head on, whatever it is, whether it's debt, whether it's making more money. And the only way to get out of debt is not to cut corners everywhere. It's to make more money. What is your plan to make more money? That was one of the things that I ran into. I never could stay ahead of the game because I wasn't making more money. I would go get a little loan here, and that would be good for a little while. But then, oh, boom, now I have a new payment, right? So when you first get a little bit of money, you're all excited, almost like getting your income tax return or getting the stimulus check. But, oh, my God, that stuff goes really, really fast. So what are you going to do? This is a way for you to save money on the regular and have an opportunity to earn money. And the best part of this is it's available to all the American people, but will you have the courage to even come to the expo and hear the information?
Wow.
Or are you going to just push it off and say it's not important? I guarantee you it's going to be important in January when you have to start making that payment.
When they come back.
So why not start now? Why not start now? Start the process. Put your mind at ease so that you know where you're going to, how you're going to go into this in January. It can already be taken care of.
That's right.
Well, tell the American people what your payment is going to be now.
Okay, from $278.34 to $0, a whole goose egg.
$0.
And I'm still going to pay it off sooner than 4 years sooner. 6 years sooner, actually, than what I was on trajectory for. Okay.
So there you go. Guys, get registered bit.ly/2020HWE, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye.